Hello everyone and welcome back to Don't Die, Wasteland Survival. We are here in our little bunker that we made last episode looking down at our mine, and I have some pretty interesting plans, although maybe not quite for this episode. I'm sorry because I feel like this series has been getting a little bit grindy lately, as in we're not doing that much, and unfortunately this episode will probably involve a lot of mining. I'm sorry. We are going to go explore underneath the world and start quarrying out materials because we are about to start building our military base. I've been looking at some pictures, kind of making plans, and I have a pretty cool idea of what we can do for our military base that we're going to be building around the main spawn area, which is off this way. So we'll be spending a lot of time underground this episode, but I think it'll be worth it for future episodes because pretty soon here we're going to be getting started on the building and everything. So I gotta, what I gotta grab? We have some wood. Okay, I'm just gonna go down. We have some more ladders, and we are at Y41, so we should be at least in iron territory. I'm gonna start mining out right here, and we'll put a torch. We'll start mining up here and see if we can gather some more basic resources, and maybe try to find a cave that'll go down. But we are going to be heading down and see if we can find some of the better resources like diamond or redstone and all that. However, I do have some exciting news, not about this series, but about another one. The next one, the dinosaur-centered series that I'm going to be doing. And I know I had mentioned that there were a few issues regarding that series in the previous episode of Don't Die, but I am working on resolving those issues, and I had mentioned the idea of a series where dinosaurs spawn naturally in the overworld, but at the time fossils and archaeology didn't support that, and it still doesn't support that. However, I did a little research in the meantime, and I learned how to make add-on mods, and I was able to start working on a mod that will allow the fossils and archaeology creatures to spawn in the overworld. So, for our next series, we're looking at a world where dinosaurs spawn naturally in Minecraft. As far as I understand, that is within the license of the Fossils and Archaeology mod. I'm trying to get a little bit of verification on that, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be okay. And that should not take me much longer to complete. So we're looking at the start of a whole new series, which will hopefully be a little more exciting than this one has gotten. But we're looking at the start of an all-new series pretty quick here. Probably within September, if not the end of August here. And I'm out of torches. So that's some more exciting news that I have. Now also in regards to the military base that we're going to be building in this, I have been looking at pictures of that, and I found some pretty cool designs that I think are kind of along the line of the military type compound thing. There we go. There's some iron that we want to build here. Oh, did you hear that? We're near a cave. I have never really gone caving in a Wasteland world before, so this will be an interesting new experience. Let's see if we can figure out. I think it's coming from this way. See if we can find that zombie. I hear him. Yeah, he's pretty close. I think he's off this way. Yeah, we're getting closer. Because if we find a cave, that'll be something fun that I have not really done here. And that'll be interesting. I mean, branch mining, let's be honest, it's really not interesting. Oh, there he is. There's our zombie. It's a day zombie. So, do they spawn underground? Because it seems they do. That could be interesting. Oh no. Oh. Well, that's boring. Okay, I thought we were going to have an actually cool cave here and not this. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's keep going. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like this series has gotten a little bit dry. And maybe that's... I don't know. Why do you think that is? I've always just felt like it's because we're kind of in that period where we have to go resource gathering. And that's always boring as heck. So what would you suggest that I do to combat that? Would you rather I start recording longer episodes and then cutting out so that what is left is 30 minutes, but skipping a lot of this resource gathering and the more boring parts of it? Or would you rather that I keep going with the whole episode and maybe you have another suggestion on how to do that? Crud, we're out of coal. So, yeah, what do you think? How would you suggest that I make these episodes less boring? Because I feel like the series is really slowing down. And I think as we start getting more materials and stuff, it'll speed up again. But it's that gathering of materials that is really boring. So, yeah, just offer your advice on that. Give me suggestions. What would you suggest that I do to keep this series from becoming boring? And yes, I do know I have an iron sword. I just want to use the stone one up because it's cluttering my inventory. Okay, I gotta go get a tree because we are out of charcoal. I'm sorry. My throat is a little clogged up right now, so I keep kind of hacking on it. Sorry about that. We're gonna need another... We are going to need another axe. So, also, are there any series that you would like to see me do? Is there anything you would like for me to try in this series or in another one? I know it's a couple, or at least someone said that I should consider using tinkers with this. I don't know. I go back and forth about that. Part of me thinks that it would kind of mess with the idea of this is a very hostile, very non-technological environment. But tinkers actually, it's not all that technological. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? Would you like... I kind of want to take a vote on this. Would you rather I use tinkers or would you rather I don't use tinkers? What do you think would be better for this series? It's not that I have anything against tinkers. I actually really like the mod and I use it in most of my mod packs. But I just for some reason feel like it won't fit this one. But if you guys think it will, then I will definitely add it in. So yeah, tell me what you think about that. I love feedback. I love constructive feedback. Bashing, nobody likes that. Even if you hate the series, at least tell me what you hate about it, because I will try to make it better. So, thanks. Yeah. So just give me your feedback on the series. What do you like? What do you not like? What could I do differently? What should I do differently? What should I keep the same? I did also up the spawn rate on the mutant creatures mod. It was at the default. Oh, speak of the devil. There is a spider pig over there. You know what? For the sake of making things more interesting, you only live once. I'm going to set my spawn, and we're going to go attack the spider pig and just see what happens. So. Alrighty. Let's just see if we can take this guy on. I mean, we've got very little armor. There's zombies around. This guy's alone. I am pretty sure I do not see another spider pig. They do gang up on you. I found that out in testing. They will gang up on you. So he's got 50 health. I mean, he's probably not too bad. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's... Whoa. Well, you can't say the series didn't get more interesting. Do I have another sword? Oh, shoot. I died with everything on me, and he's right there. And how much health did I take off of him? Oh, he's down to 15. So if I can get around him and get my stuff, because he's probably going to come at me again. He may still be angry. No, maybe he's not. Here. Let's see if we can get him before he gets me. Got him. Okay. Okay, so that was harder than I anticipated. That's the weakest out of the mutant creatures, I'm pretty sure. Did you see that? He dropped his... he started putting cobwebs down around me. He trapped me in cobwebs, and he was, like, leaping... Whoa. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. That is pretty cool. You can't deny that's pretty cool. But he's a little tougher than I thought he was going to be. Let's just see. See if we can find any more of them. Oh, yeah, I just forgot to put my armor back on. But, yeah. Let's just take a glance around at the train real fast, because we are going to get stuck inside pretty soon. I still don't feel ready to go out at night. If you want me to, I will. I have a feeling it will lead to me getting murdered quite a bit. But, yeah, just tell me what you prefer in that. I really want to do my best to make this series something that you guys actually enjoy and like watching. And I feel like if it starts getting boring, that's not gonna... I don't want it to be boring. I don't want you guys to be like... I don't want you to be bored by my series. I want to do things that will interest you. I want to not just be working on my own projects, but I really want the series to be something that you guys will all enjoy. So please, just tell me how I can make it that way. Tell me what you would like to see in this series, and I'll do my best to work it in. Ooh, yay, we got some coal around here. And iron, yes! Okay. Yeah, I just want to get a little bit of surface mining done. That sound scares me every time. I always feel like there's something creeping up behind me. That it's just a really creepy ambience. What the? There we go. There's some weird lighting issues. What in the world? There we go. Yeah, there's some more coal. So there are caves in this. I think they maybe just are a little less frequent. I don't know. I never seem to be able to find them. Like, normally in vanilla Minecraft. Oh, okay. I am sorry. That scared the living daylights out of me. I did not even see him, and then I just heard him slightly, and I was like, what? And I turn around and take an arrow to the face. I'm sorry. I get scared a little bit easily, so, but yeah, I guess I better keep an eye out, because there's another guy down there. I just want to get some of this coal and stuff before, because I wasn't having very much success finding it while I was strip mining. And we should probably go down a little further in that strip mine. So, and then I also saw some sitting out, and I saw a little bit of iron sitting out. Those lighting things bug me. So there's some more coal. I just want to get some of that. We got about 7 more minutes of daylight, maybe 6 or 7. I don't know. I'm trying to keep track of the time here. And we have it set so that the days are exactly 30 minutes if you count night and day. That's what we set up for the series. We're using the, I believe it's the Too Much Time mod. That, I can never, out of all the mods, I can never remember that one's name. I am so sorry. It's a great mod, I just can never remember the name. But that allows you to change the length of the day and night cycle. Also, would you like me to change the length of the day-night cycle with that? Because right now I have a 20-minute day, 10-minute night, which I feel is pretty realistic. But if you would rather it be 15 and 15, or even 20-minute night, 10-minute day, just let me know. And like I said, I want this series to be something that you guys enjoy, not just something where I'm filming myself playing my game of Minecraft. So I would like to step out of my comfort zone with this. Let's get this iron here. And I'm going to make myself a crafting table real fast, because yeah, I want this to be a series for you guys, not for me that you guys are watching. So just let me know. We'll probably head back in another minute or two here. I just want to get this iron because we can start smelting that up while we're mining. Oops. Oh! I'm going to get murdered, probably. Oh, no. Okay. Let's grab this coal that I dropped down here. So we know there's some more resources over in this direction. We got to remember that back behind the house. I get lost fairly easily in Minecraft, so home is that way. Actually, both homes are that way. Our little outpost is over this hill here, but I built it with the door facing in at least what I think is the direction of home, the main base. So that's one thing that helps, is if I build the door, that gives me a landmark. And I mean, you can use F3 and you can write down coordinates, but I feel like that kind of ruins the survival aspect of it in some ways. I'll do that depending on the type of survival I'm playing, but like this one, we don't have paper in this, so we couldn't make a map. So it kind of feels like, it feels cheaty a little bit. So let's smelt up. I'm going to divide this up. Let's get some of this coal smelting, or the stone smelting, put some coal in here to fuel that. I'm going to smelt some iron too. And let's see, 19 iron, which means we'll need 3 coal. Okay, I think. Hopefully I'm doing my math right here. And then we have some extra coal. We'll make some of that into torches here. And then we'll go underground and start mining, which, yeah, sorry, it's kind of boring. I do recognize that. But we got to get our resources. I'm pretty sure there is, like, diamond and stuff in this. If you go down deep enough, I'm pretty sure the ores spawn just like they would in normal vanilla. It's just the surface that is different. So we can find diamond and stuff if we go deep enough. And you know what? I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to staircase down. Build a little side tunnel here. Oops. No. I do that sometimes where I dig out my torch by accident. I'm going to keep going down. That's the one time I've been using the coordinates in this, is in order to check my position. As far as for Y height. I don't know. That's the other thing, is I've been told I should look into a mini-map mod, and I will probably do that. There was one that was recommended. Oh, here's some coal. And then the one I usually use is Journey Map. So again, feedback for everyone watching. Should I use a mini-map mod, or is that kind of cheaty for this kind of survival? I just really want feedback on this series. So I'm sorry. I had things I wanted to say in this episode, and my brain will not cooperate. Ooh, iron. Yeah. So we'll try to get down in the caves for this episode, and hopefully we'll find something that we can actually take on, like a mine shaft or something. That, I mean, I guess normal cave systems can be kind of that. Mine shafts are a little bit more fun because you have to deal with cave spiders and stuff. What'd be interesting is to start trying to build, like, if we find a spawner, we'll probably want to keep that spawner. And in fact, that could be kind of a fun thing we could do with the city, is if we, because I know the cities come with a lot of spawners. There's spawners everywhere, and we probably won't keep all of them. But to start building mob farms out of spawners, that could add something interesting. I don't know. Do you think I should take the mob farm route or not? I'm sorry, I'm giving you a lot of questions, but I really just want this to... I want you to have a say in this series, because it's a little bit of a different game than I normally play. Normally, I just kind of derp around in survival and build random stuff and try to get a wolf army or whatever. This is really a different game for me, this style of playing. It's really very different than me playing survival on my own. So I want it to be a series that you have a lot of say in, not just me. Let's eat our chicken. We'll also try and get a farm set up here too. But for now, zombie flesh is working. I guess what I'm saying is I'm searching for a direction with this series. I want to know, there's a couple of different places I could take it. There's several different ways I could go. And I want to know which one you guys would like to see. I want to know what kinds of things you want to see me do. Do you want me to see me do more fighting? Or should I focus more on building? Or should I try and make some mutant serum so that we can turn a mob that we find spawning naturally in the world into a mutant potentially? Or just what do you think I should do? What do you want to see more of? What kind of series should this be? We got about 10 more minutes left in the episode here, I think. So I'm probably going to just spend a lot of it mining for resources. Bear with me with that. And seriously, tell me if you would rather I cut this. Also, what do you think about the length of the episodes being 30 minutes? Would you rather they be 20-minute episodes? Or maybe I should make them longer? Really, it's... What would you like to see? I better check and see how deep down we're getting. 15. Okay, so we're pretty close. So 14, 13, 12, 11. That's right. Okay. So this is 11. This is about where I usually look for diamonds. That's what they say is the best level to look for diamonds, because you're in the... They spawn from 1 to 16. And you probably all know this already if you played Minecraft for any length of time. I learned this pretty fast. But the technical reason behind it, if you've never heard it, I'll just throw it out there in case anybody hasn't, is that at level 11, you got a good chance of finding diamonds, you got a good chance of finding redstone, etc., gold, but any lava that you run into should be at your feet and not overhead, because it's a lot easier to deal with lava that's below you than it is with lava that's above you. That's just the reasoning that I've always heard for it. Speaking of redstone, now that I think about it, I don't know. What was your first experience with redstone in Minecraft? Because I remember distinctly the first time I ever found redstone, I was total noob. I've been playing the game for maybe half an hour at most. First time I'd ever played Minecraft. And I was playing on my cousin. My cousins were letting me try out the game because I hadn't actually bought it for myself. So I was playing on their account while I was over at their place. Speaking of redstone, and you step on redstone like that and it lights up, and I wasn't expecting it, and I was just like, wait, what? Why did it light up? And my cousin who was watching just like decided to troll me, and he's just like, oh, it's gonna blow up, and and they were all sitting there laughing as I like fled through the cave, running away from the redstone, and like I was waiting for the thing to go out. I thought he was serious. He was just messing with me, of course. I should not have been surprised by that, but I was. And finally, I'm just like, you were messing with me, weren't you? And he's like, yeah. So, that was my first experience with redstone, and I've never been able to forget it. And yeah, So I gotta go get an iron pick because I thoughtfully did not bring one. And I'll just drop some junk off up at the base up there too. But yeah, so what was your first experience with Minecraft? Did you guys ever get trolled? And if so, how did you get trolled? Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it in the comments. It was how did you start playing Minecraft? I had never heard of the game before. Well, I'd heard of it, but I didn't know what it was, and I'd never played it until my cousins showed it to me. That was my first experience with Minecraft ever. Ironically, before I actually played it, I thought it was like mine, like battle mine, like blowing things up mine. Not mining like pickaxe mining. And I was like, oh, it's a war game. No, it's not a war game. But, so, yeah, what was your first experience with Minecraft? Have you ever been trolled in Minecraft? And if so, how? And have you ever trolled anyone in Minecraft? I think that was a fun thing. I have a lot of Minecraft stories about me and my cousins. I think the most fun one was I was messing around. I wanted to play with making maps because I just... Someday, if I ever have the motivation and a good idea, I want to make a Minecraft map. But I was just kind of messing around with making an arena map one time because my cousins and my brother, and they wanted to fight. And so I was making an arena map for them. And I remember I put in this one room, and it was like they were all in adventure mode and everything, and the goal was to be last man standing. But the point of the map was there was a lot of randomness, so like you push a button and a command block would teleport you somewhere else, or you might have a bunch of mobs fall on your head, or you might get dropped into lava, or you might get a full suit of diamond armor. It was centered around randomness, and there were different things. Like, the concept was you never knew what you were going to get. And so it was not just PvP, but in addition to the PvP side of things, there was an element of luck. Or pseudo-luck, because I knew what they were going to get, where they were. It was preset options, but the goal was, it was a maze-type math, so it was supposed to be very confusing. And I just remember my one cousin had managed to teleport himself into this room where it was a solid diamond block walls, and it was like that was when I still built like that to an extent. I'm sorry, I did do that at one time. I know it's kind of cringeworthy. But I had 4 chests in the room, and each of them had like enchanted diamond armor and enchanted sword. And so he opens the chest and he's like, oh my gosh, sweet. Well, the thing he didn't think about, the thing that I had in there, was I was a little bit evil about that. It was a trapped chest. And so he opens it, he's taking his stuff out, and in the middle of that it teleports him, and he's just kind of like, what? Because, and I think we're near a cave again. He looks around. I had teleported him into a room full of spawners. And so I was sitting there behind him laughing at him as he got taken out by the dozens of mobs in the room. Oh, is that our cave? That's our cave. There's some bad stuff up there. I can hear some stuff up there, so we're gonna have zombies raining on our head. Alright. Well, we found ourselves a cave. And we're out of time. Tune in next time, and we'll take on this cave. This is Jay, over and out.